You've talked about monitoring conservation initiatives, ensuring supply chains are deforestation free. This doesn't come cheap. How do you think about that sort of trade-off between affordability and sustainability?
So as we get to scale, we believe some of those investments will get paid back with the long term by growing our business, by helping our most important customers at both ends of the supply chain grow their business.
But if you bore all those costs by yourselves, one could argue that, profit levels would be lower, therefore reinvestment rates would be lower, your ability to innovate would be lower. Who's sharing in this burden with you?
Customers in not only the food, but in the feed and in the fuel segment all want lower carbon intensity products. And they know they're going to have to pay for that along the way. They'll pay more for what's important to them. They'll pay more for what they want. And the consumer is sending a strong signal that they want more sustainable products.
There are things that the customers now ultimately expect of their food companies and the way that they are provided with different products. And I would think about something like sustainable palm oil. It's not a premium product. It is a requirement now from the consumer that your palm oil is sourced sustainably. When it comes to other types of products, I think there are customers who are more willing to pay a premium, organic, non-GMO kind of produce. So I think there are certain issues that will be a requirement for all food companies, but there will be others where there will be a tiering of price points depending on what the customer preferences are.
So given the current macroeconomic backdrop, are you suggesting that we might take a step back in terms of what customers are willing to pay for?
I think we have to recognize that we are going to take a step back in terms of what some customers are able to pay for.
There's one point worth making here is that the actual ag is only about 10% of the value of the product you buy off the shelf, and so what you're talking about is a relatively small uplift on a relatively small part of what you actually buy off the shelf. And so this is a case where the actual cost to the consumer, when we're all worried about our gas bills and the inflation you're seeing there, the actual inflation you're seeing from decarbonisation in the ag chain is, I think, quite a small number.